now what we're going to do is I'm going to let the couples, okay, introduce themselves before I take on. All right, so let's start from the lady. Always we say ladies first. All right.
Okay, my name is Elizabeth Ndopechevska. I'm 28 years old. I'm Ukrainian.
All right.
I should put my age.
Why do Ukrainians, whenever they're introducing themselves, they must put in their age?
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
Yeah, they need the age.
What should I say?
All right, so this is Elizabeth, all right, Indo, and then basically, how long have you guys been together?
Half a year.
Half a year. That is 5 or 6 months or 7 months.
6 months.
Guys, let's know the actual date. Can we check the certificate?
She knows
to be
the
sure. 7 or 6, guys.
6.
All right, so basically they've been together for 6 years, all right, and then wow, sorry, 6 months. 6 months. So I'm going to let the guy, all right, the man in the house, explain or introduce himself. Boss.
Anyways, my name is Joseph. No, I'm not telling my age, it doesn't matter. This is my wife. It doesn't matter.
All right, so guys, there's trying to be a little life secret there, okay? One is saying he's younger than me or she's younger than me, but it doesn't matter, all right? So let me bring them up a little, okay? The man is Joseph Indo, okay? He's from Senegal or Gambia, boss? Senegal in Gambia.
Gambia.
Okay, so the man is from Gambia, and then the lady we have in the building is Elizabeth Indo, all right? She's from Ukraine, all right? That is Eastern Europe. So we're going to go through, first of all right? Myself is Edward Williams, all right? And basically I'm taking on the show, all right? Now what we're going to talk about for today is interracial couples, okay? The main reason why I took it up on myself today to discuss about this particular topic, all right, is basically because before I even came to Europe, okay, I thought a lot of things that I need to first of all consider, okay? And then we all know that in life we need marriage, we need partners to be able to go on in life, all right? So now I have these couples here. We're going to have a little bit of question and answers to be able to understand, all right, how it feels like, all right, to be in a marriage whereby you have different races, like no, I won't use the black and the white, but basically you all understand. Okay, so guys, let's take it on. First of all right, we're going to ask them questions. Normal questions. We want to know a little bit about their life. We want to understand what is actually happening, all right, how they live, and then how it is like for someone who is a black wanting to be with a white, all right. What you need to exactly know, what you need to understand, because guys, we are not the same. Of course, you can see the 3 colors in the screen, all right. You see the middle one. The middle one is the fairest, all right. He's the one with the lightest skin, all right. And then it comes to me. I have the semi-light, and then we have our darkest woman there, all right. So basically, we are going to start, all right. First of all, I'm going to ask them questions. They are going to give us answers. So I want all viewers and subscribers, okay, to listen carefully and learn from it. All right. So first of all, guys, you're welcome to the show today. All right. And then what we're going to start with is I would like to know what your ethnicity is. What basically is your background like? Lisa, what is your ethnicity?
My ethnicity is Ukrainian.
Ukrainian. All right. That is great. And then Joseph Indo.
The Gambia.
The Gambian, all right. So basically, the Oldman, all right. This Indo family is also called Oldman family, all right. Basically, they have a nickname for themselves, Mr. and Mrs. Oldman, all right. The only old man in Europe. Okay, so guys, basically, they said that the man is from Gambian, all right, and then the lady is Ukrainian, that is Eastern Europe, okay. So guys, we want to know what is your famous reaction, Joseph. Maybe you would like to begin here, because with the reaction, I always believe the men are more into taking actions. Okay, so Joseph, can you share with us, okay, my viewers, what was your famous reaction? What you did that was really popular and up to date, you still have in mind?
Well, thinking about it, it's not something very serious, but I would say it has to be in Ukraine also.
Okay.
Now, let's say we all came here, we didn't know how Ukraine was. got here, everybody had your experiences here.
Okay.
Living here for a couple of years now, almost getting to 3 years. I would say that the most famous reaction I got was when I first of all came here, and then I found out that nobody spoke English.
Wow.
I didn't know that. I didn't know about Ukraine first of all. I thought I was going to Russia.
Okay.
And then I got here, and then in the airport, I'm trying to get like how to call it, assistance from somebody, and then I'm asking questions in English, and everybody's speaking something that I totally don't understand. So I was like, yeah, that's when I knew.
Okay. So basically, all right, you were asking assistance from the, how do we call it, the hotel, the airport workers, all right? Maybe you needed some direct. What exactly did you ask them? What was the question?
First of all, my first problem was in Turkey, in the airport there. I was looking for the terminal because the first time getting to that airport is massive. Getting there, trying to find a terminal that I had to get in to go to Ukraine, it was a problem finding out, asking around. Like after a while, it was a bunch of us black people, like 5 of us, that were going around, and I ended up finding mine. And then the other 3 were with me, and then we were supposed to get into the same flight. The other 2, we left them there. We didn't know what was up, but it was a problem. Starting in Turkey, I came in Ukraine. It was cold. I wasn't wearing a jacket. I didn't check the weather. As an African man, we didn't care about weather.
You have the fire in you.
Yeah. I came wearing sleeveless when I got to Kiev. Got out. Man, it was cold. I had to open my suitcase there and find something else to wear on top.
All right. So this is from Mr. Oldman. All right. So we're gonna take the next one from Mrs. Oldman. So Elizabeth, let's hear from you.
I didn't invent something to say here. Let's move on.
No, try to give us something.
I don't
Maybe
understand
something
what you're
little. Maybe you were working with Mr. Oldman and someone wanted to, talk shit to him. All right, because
actually this never happened. We always I thought that this might happen, like we would have some problems maybe on the streets or with someone, but actually everything's
well, people are scared of me, first of all, I'm black.
All right, that is by the way, guys. So basically, all right, the next question here we have is, are you worried, guys, about your stereotypes?
I'm not worried about it.
You're not worried, yeah?
No.
All right, basically, Lisa is not worried at all. What about Joseph?
Well, I'm not also worried.
Okay. So the answer here is they are not worried about their stereotypes, all right? And then basically, we would also want to know, okay, with myself and my viewers, we want to know if basically, all right, it would be easier to date your own race, all right, either than a foreigner, Lisa. Is it easier more to be with your own race, that is a Ukrainian or an Eastern European, all right, than a foreigner, maybe an Egyptian, maybe an Arab or an African? Is it more easier? Which is more? Can you clarify and give us some 2 benefits why you want to be with a foreigner and why you don't want to be with a foreigner, and at the same time why you want to be with your own race and why you don't want to be? Can you start?
Well, I can say that maybe it's easier to date your own race because other people's reaction.
Yeah.
For example, family, friends, they all get a little bit surprised when you date someone from a different race.
Okay, and
if it's a white person, no one actually cares.
Okay, so basically, if I should ask you, Lisa, are you worried basically about what people?
No, I'm not worried about that, but it's just how it is.
Okay.
People ask questions, people are surprised.
Okay, so what about the foreign race? Are you interested, or were you interested from the beginning to be with them, or it just happened to be?
No, it just happened. I mean, we are all people. It depends, who you meet on.
All right, all right. So, Mr. Oldman, can you please tell us a little bit about this? Because I know very well for sure you have something to say. Okay, are you more interested in your own race or in the foreign race, or give us some benefits why you really want to be with the foreigner, or why you want to be with your own race, or why you don't want to be with your own race?
Well, not that I don't want to be with my own race, but everybody has what you're interested in, like you said. Everybody has your own taste in the kind of person that you want to be with.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, also it would be easier dating your own race because, let's say, for example, you're all born in the same part of the world.
Yeah.
You have the same ethnicities, you have the same beliefs, the same attitudes. Like we're West African, we have the same way we act.
The way, yeah.
So
the culture.
Exactly. So we know how to be with our women, control them in a way.
Okay.
it's much easier as a black African man to date a black African woman because you find it much easier to like put them in place, not to control them, but to be a man.
All right. Why did you emphasize, okay, basically on the control? And once you made the control, okay, I see Lisa, all right, basically popping up some action, right? So now what we're going to ask again is, who is more powerful in this relationship, all right? We want to understand, is it the man or the woman in this our relationship, guys?
Well, first of all, dating a Ukrainian, you have to know if you have never been in there, if you want to get in there, if you're not strong, don't even try to get in there.
Why do you
Because
say
we're
that?
strong women. Like we don't let men control us.
I think
and he tries to control me, but like it's difficult.
I think the reason why Ukrainian women are just like this too feisty, they want to beat a man and also the woman in the relationship.
Okay.
Is because their men are mostly off the war. They're fighting a lot. So the
Okay.
women are the ones. If you notice, we in Africa we don't see women driving buses.
Yeah.
You don't see a woman building a house.
Okay.
You don't see mostly women in offices. Every office you get into Ukraine is the first thing you see is a woman.
Okay.
Which shows that women are the ones who are basically running this country.
Okay.
Even though we don't have a woman president.
So are you saying that it's not the same way in Africa, or where you coming
It's
from?
way different.
It's way different.
Down
yeah.
there, women are doing some things and not doing something.
Okay.
Back there, women are mainly, even if they're working, men are mostly in, how do you call it? We are the ones responsible for taking care of the family.
All right.
Financially, physically, everything.
All right.
That's on our shoulders. Women are mainly going to work, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids and whatever. But here is a different case. Like, for example, I wouldn't say I'm the dominant one. I wouldn't say she's the dominant one here.
It should be balanced.
It's balanced.
Yeah.
I do have, she does have.
Okay.
Well, I think it's a perfect relationship where people are like both dominant in some situation and supportive and submissive in other situations.
You try to control her, it's you don't want to go there.
It's sometimes, you know, guys, I understand where you are coming from, okay, because this is something we need to understand. This is a 50-50 equation we need to solve, all right? One shouldn't try to be stronger, all right, than the other, because where I'm coming from, basically you don't know what I have, you don't know my culture, yeah? So first of all, I believe before you people are together, or even within this period that you guys are together for 6 months, I think it should be better now, yeah? You guys have been able to balance the equation, yeah? All right, so that is not a problem. We would also like to ask you guys, do you really date people specifically from your religion, or did you guys meet because you were from the same religion?
No. This is actually a little bit difficult topic for us. Not difficult, but like I'm not religious, but I believe in God.
All right.
Which he thinks is not possible.
It's not possible.
But Joseph, I know that a lot of people from Gambia, all right, or this part of Senegal are more of Muslim, all right, and then I believe that people from Eastern Europe are also more part of Christianity. So can you please, both of you, explain to us how your religion is? Lisa said she.
I was baptized as Orthodox.
Okay, so Christian, yeah.
Yeah,
All
Orthodox
right.
Christian.
So and then what about your husband, Mr. Oldman?
Well, I'm a Catholic, first of all.
Okay.
No, the thing is that I, as a being a born and baptized Catholic, I have my beliefs. Like every other Christian, we believe in Jesus and then the Holy Trinity.
So, guys, let me ask: what if Lisa, Joseph came out to be a Muslim? Would you have had any internal feelings for him? Would you have gone in? Because you wouldn't.
There are some like I don't want to offend anyone, but there are some religions that I really don't understand, and I won't be able to stay with a person.
Okay.
Like with strict Muslim, I think it's impossible.
All right, but for my
He's
side,
not that strict. Like even though he's Catholic.
yeah. But for my side, all right, I believe that it doesn't matter about whatever religion the person is in from. You understand? All we need to know is basically we need to understand each other, okay? And then I understand your view, Lisa, that basically some religions have something very strict and something not in common, like to be a Muslim, all right, or to marry a Muslim, although we don't mean any deep effect or any how do we call it, personal argument with the Muslims out there, all right? But basically we understand if we are wrong, all right, we could be corrected from the show. We understand that to marry a Muslim, you need to be a Muslim. You understand? But
probably the same with Jewish. I think their religion is also quite strict.
yeah, they also
Can't
have.
be from different religions.
All right, so Lisa, basically, you are not going to marry someone out your religion, yeah?
I don't have any religion.
She doesn't. She's what's
Like
the
I
word?
was baptized, but when I was a child, so I didn't choose this
You know,
religion.
Ukrainians are baptized, but I don't think they believe in God. They don't even know what God is.
Okay.
They would go.
So,
They
Lisa,
claim
can I
to
call
others.
it? Can I call it Christianity?
You can call me Christian.
All right, but it's not
You
Christianity.
can call me spiritual, okay? If you just want to say something.
Okay, so Joseph, let's say we put you into Christianity and your wife is a God believer, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just leave that by the way. I'm a Christian, guys. So, guys, we would also like to ask, all right, do people normally comment about your relationship, Lisa? I would want this more from you because, you know, girls really talk a lot, okay? No matter what you do, girls will have something to say about it. Even if the person is from your own race, they talk about it. How much more we have this situation here? So, Lisa, please share with us. Do people normally comment a lot?
Comment about our relationship?
Yeah.
Other people?
Yeah.
Uh,
Family, friends,
no, actually,
workers, staff members.
like I said, people usually get surprised, but they don't show like what they truly believe about it.
Okay.
So even my family, they were okay from the beginning, and then when we started talking more, I realized that at the beginning it was
It was
weird
tough,
for them,
yeah.
tough for them, but they didn't say anything to us. They
Okay.
just worked with themselves.
All right.
That's it.
And then what about Mr. Oldman? How do you or how often do you receive comments from friends, families, you know, people around working in the shop, working in the city centers? How often do you receive comments from your friends? What do they say from beginning till now? What is
Well, first of all, my family. I'm not the first one to get married to a white.
okay?
So it's something already normal.
Yeah, this is, for example, for him, it's more normal
It's
than
normal,
for my family.
yeah.
My family, no one have ever married a foreigner.
Wow, so this is like you are bringing something new to them. So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit about how your father and your mom took it. Did they call you on the phone? Did they come to your homes? Did they like explain to us, all right, how they took it upon their side? Were they angry? Did they block your number? Did they even tell you they are gonna how do they call it, disown you?
No, not at all. As I said, from the beginning, they were like absolutely okay with it, and like I didn't get any kind of reaction. That was.
What about your friends? Do you have a best friend, someone who was close to you then? I believe yes.
Yeah.
And then how did she take it? What do you remember? Just try to, when you told him, all right, look, I have a new guy, all right. I know she was happy. Yeah, she was excited.
Yeah.
To get the gist. All right, how is he? Is he the president's son? Which car is he using? All right. So she was expecting some good news. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I believe when the news came, it was you know, like silence, like there was light out. Yeah.
No. It wasn't like that because my friends know that I'm very like
Social,
sociable. I have
yeah.
a lot of international friends, so
Okay.
they are not like surprised at all that I'm dating a foreigner, but they were surprised that he's from Gambia. Like where is it?
All right. What about Mr. Oldman? What happened?
Well, for me it was normal. Like we're in Ukraine.
Yeah.
Dating a Ukrainian is a normal thing for us international students. Let me say here.
Okay.
So it wasn't something new. It was something normal because before me, other people are doing it.
Okay. So guys, it looks normal from both sides. All right. We are happy that all side, friends, family, were able to support these young ones. All right, to be in the relationship, to be with whoever they love. All right. So guys, also, do people normally stay at you?
Yeah, I think so.
Often, yeah.
Especially in the metro.
Okay, so in the percentage of, let's say, 100, how much are you going? How much are you
No,
guys?
she didn't notice it.
I'm
I
trying
told
not
her.
to notice, just like I'm trying to behave normally because people are staring, but I'm trying not to.
If I get in the metro alone, at times people don't look at me. But when I'm there with her,
Okay.
when she holds my hand, people are just staring.
And what is the impression you get from their looks?
Oh,
Is it hatred? Is it love? Is it happiness?
I can't say. Some might be hating, some might be envying.
Why do you think they are hating?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so from my side, all right, I think they may be hating because maybe you are with their own. You understand? Maybe they don't expect you, okay, to have access to their property or to their.
I think if it was the men that were looking, that would be hating.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
That is just by the way. So Lisa, you don't observe people, yeah, because you are yeah.
She gets in the metro, her eyes are closed. She's listening to her music. I'm the one scanning the area.
All right, guys. So Joseph, tell me, do friends normally ask you to find them the same people
all the time?
All the time, yeah.
Whenever I post her, there was a day I posted her and her friends who were here. They were drinking, having some fun. I mistakenly posted on her Instagram and everybody was
Mistakenly? Wow. why mistakenly, Joseph? Why you use the word mistakenly?
Normally I would post just me and her, but that day I just posted a video, a picture of her and her friends.
Yeah.
And then before I knew it, everybody was like,
so did you go back? Did you go back to delete the photo?
I didn't delete it. I don't need to delete it. There.
Because from my side, I would have deleted it because it would have been more of jealousy. You understand? Because I post my wife, I expect everyone to be shut and then look and pass. Don't comment.
Don't
all right.
comment.
So Lisa, what about your side? Do friends ask you to find them a nice guy, a tall guy?
It's nice, no?
Yeah.
When friends like say that your wife is beautiful, why not? Why are you getting jealous?
They should not even comment.
From my side, all right.
Well, I like when my friends comment that he's.
They're women.
Lisa,
I am actually.
you know, basically, Lisa, everyone has his own point of view, right? Now, basically, for my side, I'm a very jealous guy, all right? I wouldn't want to go into my side now, but basically, I'm very jealous, Lisa. Even if I should.
By the way, I remembered one thing. Ukrainians are not this jealous as you guys. Really so jealous.
It's not about being jealous. We know what we like. Listen, when you are with somebody, okay, there is a certain level that somebody else, or even a friend of yours, I don't care how long that person has been friends with you, but as long as somebody else, for example, I'm in the picture, I expect a decrease of that kind of friendship.
He wants you to himself. That is
simple.
That is simple.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to myself. He wants you to himself.
No, about comments. Like normally, Ukrainians will not even consider this an issue, and you are considering it.
Yeah, basically, I understand because I had one incident like this. When my other friend, also married to a white, all right, they went to the club and his girlfriend was dancing with a guy behind the counter, all right, who is belonging to the friends, okay, she's married to, all right, but she got angry. He got angry because the wife was dancing with his friend.
That's disrespectful.
You understand?
Yeah, this is weird.
This
I
is
wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that exactly, but maybe from both sides, the girl thought that is nothing. He's your friend. I can dance with him. But from my side also, I thought that well, this is not my situation. I need to just log out of it. So I left them there. So guys, what we're going to finally end here with, okay, is what have you exactly learned out of this relationship? What have you observed so far from different sides? How have you been coping, and what have you learned so far, guys?
Well, I'm trying to understand him more and to be more supportive.
Okay.
It's difficult for me, but I'm trying.
Okay. What about Joseph Oldman? What have you learned from the white side, or what have you learned from the Europeans?
I think that from being in this relationship, it has taught me more patience.
Okay.
Listening more, talking less.
Yeah.
Because when she says it, say that it might get into something that it doesn't have to get into first of all.
Okay.
So patience is a very good thing that I learned. I'm learning more of it. And then also learning to
So
understand.
from previous relationship, you didn't have the patience.
I wasn't a patient guy.
So let's say something happens, you just break up.
That's
and
how
go.
I was.
But now in your married life with your beloved Lisa, you have learned to be patient. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else?
And also adapting, because everybody has their own attitude.
Yeah, understanding.
You have to learn understanding. You have to learn how to compromise. If you can't compromise, you can't be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And this is my longest, I can say, the most serious relationship I've ever had.
Okay.
Well, of course we're married.
All right, guys. Thanks so far, Joseph. All right, our time is running out, and we need to hold this. All right, for the next show. Now, guys. All right. This is just the couples we had today. All right. So what we want to do is we're going to bring you more updates. All right, from the same topics next week. All right. So what we want you to do is just click on the subscribe button. All right, and then try to also share the video. Have a nice day. Papa.